Good morning on this beautiful Sunday. So today I just wanted to recap the whole discussion on the power of words and what I've been talking about all week. And listen, you need to just take a step back sometimes and take a breath before you react to something, or before you decide to say something to somebody else. Maybe your boss is being an ass. Well, just take a deep breath and think before you react. Think of the consequences of your actions. Or somebody in your family or a friend of yours did something that upset you. Just think about it before you respond. Just think it through and make sure that you respond the right way, so that you don't say something that's going to be hurtful or that's not going to benefit you in the long run. And as far as your internal dialogue, quick exercise. Just think about this for a second. Write down the one thing that you say about yourself regarding a particular situation, and just take a deep dive and think about if you change your mindset, you just kind of shifted what you were thinking, and you said, you know what, maybe I can look at it this way. What would the end result be? I guarantee you it would be different, or you'd at least have a better chance at achieving what you want to achieve. But you definitely wouldn't be beating yourself up and not accomplishing anything. And perfect example. I had a kid who I was working with. He struggled with ADHD, and he clearly let it define him. He was afraid to ask for help with anything, because anytime he asked for help, he felt like he was further, increasing his image as somebody who struggles. And he never asked for help, and he struggled more, and he fell into just a really bad hole. And we started working together, and I started explaining to him, listen, it's okay to ask for help, and it's also okay to come to terms with the fact that you have ADHD. Just accept it. That's who you are. It's something that you're going to have to live with, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't keep you from being as successful as anybody else. It's just a label. But unfortunately, it makes things a little harder. So you just have to learn to live with it, and you have to just learn how to kind of deal with it in a way that works for you. And he did. And a couple of weeks later, he's doing much better. He started asking for help when he needed it. He started raising his hand and asking questions. If he needed some assistance in class, he started staying after, telling the teacher what he was struggling with. His grades went up. He did much better. It's all about mindset. It's all about what you believe about yourself. So, just remember this. Don't say things to other people that you wouldn't want somebody to say to you. And don't say things to yourself that you wouldn't want to say to somebody else, or that you wouldn't want somebody else to say to you as well. It's really that simple. How you think is how you're going to act. And how you act is going to determine what happens for you. And hopefully what you put out there is good, so you get good back. Have a great week.